What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree guide. Today, I'm going to be showing you where to get all 4 legendary weapons found in the DLC. There are 4 total weapons that are legendary marked in the DLC. That is the Sword of Light, the Sword of Darkness, the Euphoria, and the Ancient, Meteoric, or Greatsword. All these 4 can be found, and you can get one of these in your first playthrough. You'd have to get the other one in your second playthrough. You can get both in one, but you can only use one at a time. But if you wanted to get both and have both in your inventory, you'll have to do 2 playthroughs to be able to do that. Just to talk about these weapons a little bit, the first one we have to showcase here is the Ancient Meteoric or Greatsword. This is an awesome strength weapon, probably my favorite sword in the DLC. The Ash of War on this is a very, very fun Ash of War. This thing just wrecks so many enemies. It's just an all-around fun strength weapon. Really fun to use the deflect here with, too, with deflecting. Just a cool weapon altogether. The next one we have here is the Euphoria. So it's a double twin blade, holy, strength, faith, dex weapon. The Ash of War on this is also a very, very fun Ash of War. And that is going to be our second one. The third legendary weapon is going to be the Sword of Light. Going to throw out beams of light. And the last sword that we have to showcase here is the Sword of Darkness. On the contrary, here's the Darkness. All these weapons are pretty damn cool. So let's show you where to get all these weapons at. To start out, we are going to start out at this grace right over here. North Highway South, and we are going to mark this little square right here, and we're going to ride over there. If I had the right thing to ride, we're just going to ride this way right through here, and we're just going to take a left. We're going to stick close to this. We're going to stick right on this path right here. Just ride this path along. And you're going to come up on the giant square that we just marked. You can run down here. Run down here. Get the grace. We're going to run down this room first. We're going to run across here. That's what you get when you run. We're going to take this lever. We're going to open up this door first. We're just going to run through here. Going to be a dude walking down the hall right here. We're going to run right past him. We're going to run down this way. And the next one should have the ladder on it. We're going to take that ladder. At the end of this hall, we're just going to follow this hall around, and we're going to run through this room, run up the little stairway here, and down this hallway next. Then you're going to come out on this thing. You're going to want to drop down to the right side here, run by Mr. Golem dude over here. He's not going to hurt you. We're going to open up this ladder. I'm sorry, lever, not ladder. That's going to open that down there. Run through here. We're going to pull this lever again. We're going to stand on top of this while I get shot right through the chest. And then we're going to run right over here. And this is where you get the meteoric sword. Next up, we're going to get the Sword of Light. To get the Sword of Light, we need a few things first. We need to go grab the document for the furnace pot, so we need to mark that down there, and then travel over to the Great Bridge North. From the Great Bridge, we're just going to ride down here, right where we just marked. There's going to be a house down here. Inside this house, there's going to be a few things. Going to be a furnace visage, a couple of them, along with the Greater Pontiac's cookbook. So now we have the Hefty Furnace Pot cookbook. The only thing we need is Ember Mesmer. So the best way that I found to find these is to head up into the Atlas Plateau, to the main cross right here, the High Road cross. And once here, we're just going to mark right down here where the paths combine. So right where this path goes down, we're just going to mark right there. There's going to be an Ember Mesmer right down there. And once we get up here, there it is, right there. I'm just going to repeat this real quick to get one more. And now we have enough to craft that. The only other thing we need is just a hefty pot. So where do we get that? We can just go over to Bonnie Village, and we can go pick one of those up. So go down here to Bonnie Village. If you haven't been to here yet, all you do is go to Morth Ruins, you'll go through a tunnel, and you'll come up on the other side of Bonnie Village. So when you get to Bonnie Village, all we're going to do is hop on our horse. We're going to ride right past these two pots right there. We're going to jump on this house right here, jump off, and grab ourselves a pot. Now with all those ingredients, we're going to craft one hefty furnace pot. Let's go ahead and craft one of those. Next, we're going to make our way to the ruins of Unte. So to get to the ruins of Unte, we are going to start at the storehouse first floor. From the first floor, we're just going to run backwards onto this elevator. We're going to run this way. We'll take out this knight real quick. We're just going to keep running on past. We're going to take a left at the docks. Follow this way through on the left-hand side. There's going to be a little slight opening here. We're going to follow this opening down. And we're going to run right through here. We're going to drop down this ladder right here. And they make ladders for a reason, so we're going to take the ladder this time. Much, much safer ending here. And then we're going to run into this room over here. There'll be a painting there that you can grab, and then there'll be a wall right here. You're just going to smack that wall. That wall's going to open. We're going to run down here. Off to the left, there's going to be a casket. We're going to take this casket down. At the bottom of the casket, that will take us to the ruins of Unte. So you can go to get this grace. So from this location, we're going to go right over here to the ruins of Unte. If you wanted to grab some more furnace visages, this area is loaded with them. We're going to ride right over here to where there's a furnace golem stuck to the end of this building, it looks like. And we're going to ride around here. We're going to make our way up here. Take your time so you don't fall. Gonna go up here. And then we are going to get that pot. So put that pot in your easy to hand thing where you can throw things. We're going to do this. And then we're going to stand right here. We're going to throw off that pot inside there. He's going to wake up. And then we're going to run right behind him. While he's trying to figure out what he's doing in his life. We're just going to run back here. And right here, you will see there's an altar. And that will give you the stone-sheathed sword. And then once you have the stone-sheathed sword, now you have to make a decision. Do you want the sword of darkness or the sword of light? I will show you where to get the sword of light first. So to get the sword of light, we are going to head, if you don't have this open, you're going to head to the west rampart, make your way down here to the viaduct minor tower. You're going to work your way through here, and you're going to end up right here at Ra'u Ancient Ruins East. Once you get here, you're going to follow the path. You're going to ride over here. Let's ride on the right side here. And when you see the moss, you can jump off. That's usually where it's safe at. We're just going to ride straight down through this path. Once you get to the stairs, we're just going to keep riding straight all the way to the end, and then we're going to take a right. From here, there's going to be a spirit spring. If that's not working yet, you can just use Margaret's Shackle, crack that open, and that'll be working. Then we're going to use it, and we're going to jump up to the northwest. Jump right over here. Right there. And then we're going to take this invisible road and ride all the way across. And this is where you're going to get the Sword of Light. So if you want the Sword of Light, you're going to interact with this, and that will give you the Sword of Light. To get the Sword of Darkness, we will head first to the castle front. We're going to mark this area back here in the woods. We're going to ride over there. We can just ride right through here, northwest. Down this path. And then just follow the main path all the way through. Gonna ride past all those dudes. And then you'll get into this woods area. We're just gonna stick to the middle here. It's going to start to get really foggy. Just stay in the middle and follow the middle through all the way to your sign over there. It's going to get really dark down here. And this is going to bring us to Fog Rift Catacombs. From here, we're just going to run into Fog Rift Catacombs. Take the first elevator down. We'll touch this grace. And then follow my path. I'd recommend turning on your lantern. I'm going to run back. Back to the left. We're going to run right through here. To the left, all the way through then. Back here, gonna take a right. Then we're gonna run down here. Sharp left. Then we're gonna come down here. We're gonna let this thing fall down. Then we're gonna drop down below it. We're gonna get hit. It's okay, you won't die here. As long as you have a few scad tree fragments, you won't die there. And then we'll hit the elevator here. From this elevator, we're just going to run straight. Going to jump off here. We're going to take a left here. We're going to run into the big corridor room now. We're going to run off to the left. We're going to get ready to roll. And we're going to run from there. We're going to run straight this way. And the next one, we'll be able to get over here. We'll take out these dudes. Go up here. We're going to take out her. We'll use the Sword of Darkness. Just so you can see that. And then from here, we're going to jump up onto this railing. And it might take you a few tries to get this. We're going to jump into this little box. We're going to jump off into here. Then we're going to jump right back off onto here. Then we're just going to run across. Make our way over there. And then we're going to see the darkness altar. And this is where you can get the Sword of Darkness. Now, the problem is if you haven't beat the boss here yet, you can't just teleport out. So I'd recommend bringing a twiggy cracked tear with you, or you could bring a branch with you as well. You could bring one of these branches right here, sacrificial twigs. I have my twiggy cracked tear on though, so I'm just going to use that. I'm going to walk over here. I'm going to go over here. Jump off here. I'm going to just let this thing kill me. Couple more times here. You get the point. And now it's time for the final legendary weapon, that is Euphoria. So Euphoria, we are going to start out at the Spiral Rise. A few things to make this go really smoothly. I would recommend putting to your Physic tier. Go to your Mixed Physic here. I recommend putting Stone Barb Cracked tier. Makes attacks more likely to break enemy stances. And also Opaline Hard tier will help a lot. Also, I would recommend having some type of weapon with Endure on it. So any type of Endure weapon, heavy strength, or a Zoolander if you're a Dex build will work. Anything with Endure will help a lot here. From here, from the Grace, we're just going to run up through here. There's going to be a window right here. We're going to jump out on this window ledge. We're going to kill her. We're going to drop down here. We're going to kill her. Then we're going to come off to the left-hand side here. We're going to go down these stairs right here. Through this room right here. And there's going to be a staircase right here. We're going to jump onto that staircase. We're going to climb up here. Behind this cauldron. And we're going to hug the ledge as we drop down here. So very carefully drop down. And then we're going to jump over here. Hug the ledge again. And then just hug the ledge the whole way through here. There's going to be one place where we have to jump up here, right here. Just power stance that. Right over here, we're going to hug this side as we drop down right here. Very nice and slow. Right around here, hug this. Take your time. Then we're going to jump over here and hug this. Then we're going to come over here. There's going to be a hole right here. We're going to fall down this hole. We're going to take out this dude. And then we're going to come down here. And now we're just going to jump off, power jump into the window over there. So we're going to line up. We're just going to run and power jump. And we're going to land there. We're going to walk in here. That'll give us the Bellroot Tower settlement. Now we're in the back way, so we're going to come over here. There's going to be a door here. We're going to inch our way out a little bit. And then roll back in. This guy's going to come out. Go for a heavy attack. Another heavy. And that should kill it. Now we're going to come down here. We're going to take this giant elevator right here. Wait for this elevator to go down. Once at the bottom of the elevator, we're just going to run out here. We're going to run in here. And we're going to take out 3 little Inquisitor dudes. Take out those guys. Be very careful. And then we're going to come out here. We're going to get ready to drink our Physic. Pop our Physic. And then we're going to come down here. Run up to him. And press Endure. Get the critical. If you're able to get the critical, that's a really easy fight. Then just run through there. We're going to jump off this ledge down here. And we're going to take this elevator right here. As soon as it goes. Once we're at the bottom elevator right here, we're just going to run right across here. We're going to open these big doors. And that is going to give you Euphoria. So if you wanted to see this one more time, if I could find it. And there you go. You should have all 4 legendary weapons found in Shadow of the Erdtree. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.